And everyone can say hello. It says beaver and then be prepared on my screen. That's
Beaver,
awful.
be prepared.
Beaver
and then be prepared.
I said breathe and be prepared, and it says beaver and then be prepared. Right, anyway. Hi, everyone.
For beavers.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to God damn it. Welcome to Nameless campaign. It's already a train wreck, and that's totally fine with
Beavers.
beavers. That's your that's who you're against. You're against a bunch of beavers creating a dam between what's been built across
That's a really
the globe.
big dam.
Yeah,
Right, in the sea.
it's right. It's the Great Wall of Beavers.
The Great Wall of Beavers.
Hi, I'm Whiskey. Whiskey on Twitch. I am the Dungeon Master for this campaign. Everyone introduce yourselves, please. Let's start with Road. Introduce yourself, tell people who you are, what you're playing, and where people can find you.
I'm Picto. I play Road, the water genasi druid circle of stars, and you can find me everywhere at Pictobeam.
Yeah. Let's go to Lorelei.
Hello, my name is Nat, and I play the very crazy old lady necromancer. And you can find me on everything under Salty.
By the way, it said my name is Matt on screen.
Mine was like, I'm high on Picto, is what mine.
I'm high on Victor.
Let's move on to Rising Sun. Rising Sun, who Rising Sun, who are you?
Hello, I'm Taciturn, continuously mispronounced by our beloved DM.
Yeah.
I play the Tabaxi Paladin, known as Rising Sun, and I can be found in most places as some variation of Taciturn 1.
Sounds like in some places of the world. In some places, in all places.
I can be found in some places of the world.
But it's good to be back. It's been 2 weeks since our last session, and well, it's a session it was. We finished last session with a lovely moment for the players. Well, I think it was a lovely moment for the players, where they got to witness the silhouette of an horizon-back turtle.
Big turtle.
It was very cool. I really enjoyed doing it. I'm glad you lot enjoyed it too. But before that, they actually survived kind of narrowly, because the boat, the ship was going to crash. It was one round away from crashing, which is kind of wild when you think about it. But they met a group of harpies who were one was named Karen. One was named... what were their names? Hang on.
You don't even remember.
Hilda, I believe. And I think it was... Give me a second. I got this.
Was it Esmeralda?
Esmeralda, thank you. And they wrecked them from afar to start with, and then it got a little bit... I wanted to be a bit more technical and tactical as a DM, so we did a little bit of sneak. Lorelei almost got dropped, which was... nice. I finally hit Road.
That was a close one.
that was really good. That was
I finally hit
best
Road,
part.
and it was so nice to get. And then after they destroyed our 3 harpies, Rising Sun went out to look at where they were living, and they discovered a harpy egg.
I have adopted a child.
You have adopted a child.
It's breakfast.
But we'll see what you mean. Breakfast.
Oh my god!
Breakfast is an option. You know, you got to get that protein somehow. In the there are fish available, I guess, if you want to go fishing. But yeah, you got a harpy egg. You got a bit of change as well. But apart from that, you survived. You licked your wounds for all the rest of the day.
Literally, in some cases.
Yeah, exactly. And we basically finished off the session after the Horizon Back encounter. So as the sun finally drops past the horizon and the orangey purple sky turns into a bit more of a navy blue, and the stars start to almost dot in the sky. What would you like to do? Would you like to go straight to sleep? Well, welcome to. Is there anything you want to say to each other? I would save this actually just to give you a little bit of an anchor, if you would. I want you to imagine that your three characters have just seen the Horizon back happen. A couple of you know what it was. I know you kind of mentioned it a little bit, like you said, I tell them. But after you mention that kind of stuff, is there anything you'd like to... What will you be feeling right now as you look at each other when the night starts to appear? How would you all be feeling? And would you be looking at each other? Would you be looking around? What would be your go-to thing just before you set up for sleepy times?
Sun would still be like feverishly writing down in her journal about the Horizon bag, so she'd be concentrating on that.
Yeah, we could do that. Are you doing it in secret, or is it like very much like you standing up? Are you trying to keep it to yourself, or are you quite open about this moment?
No, she's very open about it. It's very obvious that she's doing it.
Okay. All right. Lorelei, what about you?
She's just sitting on the stairs, just looking. She's very distracted. Like, this is the only time we could see her just calm and thinking about stuff. She's reminiscing. She's thinking of someone that I won't say yet.
No. Keep it secret, dude.
And yeah, it's a very sad but also very calm expression. Just it's very calm, which is weird for her.
Okay. Road, what about you?
I think that while there wouldn't be a lot of information, I think that they would see Sun like basically documenting what she experienced and would like, regale like the stories in terms of what they had heard in, like the Tipsy Dove and all of that stuff regarding like the rumors and everything about the Horizon backs and all of that sort of stuff and everything too, and just kind of like to provide like a little bit more I guess like information in terms of with that.
Yeah, lovely. I would say as well, the information what you give to Rising Sun, because you obviously heard this in the Tipsy Dove, there were like rumors, and there's also some minor sea shanties about them too. I haven't written any up because I'm not a songwriter, but
sure.
So you wouldn't just hear it from stories; you'd be hearing it from bards out there.
Sure.
In fact, I believe Figure would probably join in the conversation a tiny bit about that, because Figure is a little first level bard.
No.
But
He's a baby.
He a baby bard. But yeah, so Rising Sun, question for you. When it comes to you writing down, do you do any like pictures or anything, or is it just words?
Sometimes she will try to do little doodles, but they're not like properly great artistically. Like, they're very simple and very crude.
Nice.
She's not really a artistic kind of person.
No, that's totally fine. So is there anything you would like to say to each other as in roleplay with each other at all before you went to bed? Plus, have you guys decided where you're going to sleep? I just thought about this. Have we just chose the hammocks along with the cruise? I'm assuming so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I figured they'd just find
I was just thinking, like,
hammock.
we never mentioned that, so it's cool.
It's like, I thought that, I mean, yeah, something.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think after like just describing all of that stuff, like I think that they might just like sit like nearby and like pull out their like star chart and like look at stuff and everything. And just like with, which is really cool. I can describe it if y'all want to.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
Yeah, for that then we'll say that because obviously you players would be interested. Let's say your characters are interested too. So instead of telling the players, it's role play between characters.
Sure, sounds
cool?
good.
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
There. That's it. There we go.
Yes.
That's it.
Some would see the star chart and she'd be like, "Oh, what's that for?"
So this is basically what helps me with my powers. If I lose this, I I can make a new one, but this is essentially what provides me the ability to do what I do, and so like it looks like just like a small like type of like a like piece of like slate. And they go and they move their hand over it, and then all of a sudden it starts to have like that familiar like illumination that people have seen from their powers, and it just starts to populate like, the different like constellations and everything within like the world and all of that stuff. And so and then there's like a visible sort of like discomfort like like is it something that like they haven't really like shared like a lot of people, and but obviously they can sense the excitement and the curiosity, so they're like, well, I should do my due diligence like and share it and all that stuff.
That sounds cool.
You also see that the constellations that are on this kind of chart for you, if you're quite used to it, Rose, so it's kind of this like it's no big deal for you. But Rising Sun and Lorelei, you notice that each little dot on this map sort of there's a ray, a very, very faint ray sort of going up into the sky, and then goes off as well.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
You shooting beams up in the sky.
Pardon?
You shooting beams up in the sky? Are you dragging the star energy down to this piece of paper?
That's maybe I don't the druid that took me in was not of the same circle, and so this has kind of been a lot of stuff that I've learned with interacting like other people like across like my journey and everything. But I there's a lot of stuff that's unknown even to me. A lot of it was just stuff that I connected with, and it just started working, and I was like, well, I'll keep doing it.
Over the years, Road, this constellation map that you created, which does shift now and then as well. It's very strange because it's the same slab each time. Right. But as you add to it, it either expands so you can fit more in, or it can shift. So think like almost a very old iPad where you're like, you sort of like
hilariously, when I was thinking of it, it was like it's the same type of vibe. I love that we had that.
There you go. So you can sort of swipe your hand across, and it sort of shifts into another constellation, and again these little rays come out, and it's very visible to see now because the night sky has taken over, and it's in these moments where the glow from this little slab is or tablet, I should say, not slab. Sounds like so.
Sounds a bit cruel.
This piece of shit.
My star slab.
Listen, I like Star Slab. All right, don't you dare.
That's it's not bad.
But the glow sort of shimmies around you as well. So it's like it just sort of moves and flows around you, Road, where your element is almost beneath the stars, and because you are on the open ocean right now, you don't have any light pollution. It's just
it'd be super clear.
There's a few clouds in the sky still, because it was beginning to rain from the last session, if you remember, I believe. But this is like you're feeling stronger and more connected to the sky and the stars than you've been for years. You've gone on your travels, but there's always been something in the way, either noises from different communities talking, again, light pollution from whatever you want to say, but this is the very first time really where you've been open to it all. So it still feels weird for you. Lorelei, you can make an Arcana check.
Oh, hello. Okay. Arcana.
You've been around.
Oh my god, I got a natural 20.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, Lorelei, this is because you're an elf. Elves were renowned to be connected with nature.
Mm.
And are you a wood elf, Lorelei?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. So there's a lot of druids in the wood elf community. They did not like technology, if you would, taking over. They wanted to be as connected to the material plane as possible. So for you, it might not be in your mind, your conscious mind, to see someone this connected to the world, the material plane. It kind of reminds you of your ancestry, your brothers and sisters, and everything like that. So as you see Road's connection to something bigger than them, something just sort of pings in your heart. Which is the first heartbeat you've had for 17... Not really. Not really. And that's it.
I haven't felt this way in 7,000 years.
But no, you have like an ancestral connection to druids and connections to the material plane. In fact, for you yourself, Lorelei, because you've been alive for such a long time, you would have definitely known the history that there was a lot of moments where in certain forests around the material plane, or Faerun, if you would, sorry, elves started to not like humans that much, because humans, instead of becoming part of the forest, they decided to take advantage of the forests and destroy them and make way for fields and buildings. And so again, it's this idea that you are seeing someone who is trying to connect with nature, which is what pings for you. And I think you've also seen that in Rising Sun. You know, not too sure how much Rising Sun has spoke to you about it all, but you notice that these two beings that you happen to have bumped into throughout your life at this specific moment, these two are more connected to nature than you've seen for a very long time.
He just smiles slightly, just looking more interested and listening if Bro tells more.
Oh yeah, I think that I mean, like, if you were curious, I would go through and like move my hand, and then it would show like the first constellation of like the Archer, and it would be like, so this is I haven't really delved too much into the others, but this is part of like my main big power, right? And then sorry, I'm a little nervous. And then they'll move their hand again, and it'll change, and the constellation will look like a chalice. And then they'll move their hand again, and it'll look similar to a dragon, like in the way that everything like shifts and all of this stuff. And like, and they, depending on how I want to channel my power, I'm able to hopefully I don't know, do different stuff, but we'll have to see if it works. I don't know. I'm still pretty new to it, but
Well, it all sounds so incredible.
yeah. It's really cool. I'm really lucky that I had so many great people to help me, whether it be for a really, really long time or help me just like a little bit. But it's been really interesting. My family never really did any of this sort of stuff, so it was all from other, I don't know, found family, right? So it's been really nice though.
Road, as you move past the chalice, there was this one moment where a slight memory pops into your mind, where it was your previous master who tried their best to guide you as much as they could, but because they were more about connecting to the earth, if you would, the ground, and the connection of roots and spores and all that kind of stuff. The lesson that you took most from them, and the thing that they guided you most, was how to use your power to help others. And that's what the chalice is representing for yourself. So the moment you see that chalice, it just sends you a little bit back, just for that moment. And this old man with a big beard with little mushrooms sprouting out of it is just going, well, it's time to look after yourself and look after other people, Road. It's time. I've done all I can, but you have to follow your own star. And he'd eventually give you a kiss on the forehead, and a little mushroom would land on your face awkwardly. As you had your little rucksack with your little tablet, not slab. It was a slab back then, but now it's a tablet.
A little slab.
Yeah, you slab. As you slugged it along, dragging on the floor that big slab. And you walked out of the forest that you knew and loved. So, you three, is there anything else you want to do before you go to sleep?
I don't think so.
Okay, so
Nope.
practice time.
Oh, yes.
As the DM, I'll be very cruel if I didn't tell you about making sure that you take shifts in who's keeping watch.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
So,
watches.
Okay.
watches are very important, something you should not think. You could forget about it, but then I will take advantage of that.
Oh, no, I was in my mind. I was like, if we're going to bed, I got watch. Which one do you need me to take?
Yeah, sure. So I will say, just to speed things up a tiny bit, the night will be clear, right? It's going to be a very normal night. But you would each so because there's three of you, you don't technically have to take watch, right? Because there are other people in the crew who could do it for you. But it won't always be that way. You won't have that luxury all the time. So right now it's more of a case of who wants to volunteer, take the shift. And if you don't want to volunteer to take the shift, that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So let's do this first. Would Lorelei want to take a shift, or would they want to go sleep?
She will take the first shift because she's still in that reminiscing mode. She doesn't want to sleep yet, so
Okay.
I'll stay up a bit longer. Don't worry about me.
And you are an elf, so you only need 4 hours sleep.
Exactly.
So you're fine. You're all right. And it's not even sleep; it's meditation. So or trance. Sorry. So Rising Sun, would you go straight to sleep? Would you take any kind of watch?
She would probably take like second watch or something, purely because she's been swimming a lot today, so she's probably really tired at the moment, so she'd like to get a little bit of sleep before she does any kind of watch.
Yeah. So it would be Lorelei, then Rising Sun. Now what we could do is Rising Sun and Road could have the same watch if you want to. So then you could do like advantage on someone, or you both roll, and all that kind of stuff. Or would Road want to take the final watch?
I think that they would just be comfortable with anything. I think that they, just because like they know that Sun had a very trying trying day,
No.
I feel that there might be like a part of them that would want to, even if it, like I think that they would at least be through part of her watch, and then into
Sure.
or at least like double check with some of the other people to see if they'd be willing to take like the final one and then be along with them for like for the second watch.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Just because
how-
she's been through a lot today, and Roach just like, oh no.
How's about this then? And you can completely change what I say here, Road, because I'm sort of telling you what Rogue will do, and I don't really.
I'm
I mean?
sure I get it. Yeah.
So Lorelei will take first watch. So Lorelei, do me a favor, roll a perception check. So this is how the routine will be. Sometimes you're not going to need it, but I want to make sure we do practice it sometimes. So roll a perception check, Lorelei.
Well, I can't see much, but 11.
Okay. It's even though it's a starlit night, it is still quite dark out there. There are times when you would look at the same like area where you saw the horizon back, but for yourself, Lorelei, it's extremely peaceful. The only noise you hear is the waves crashing against the ship, and the occasional steering of the wheel. But apart from that,
Yeah, is anyone else up, like from the crew?
I think it would just be. See, everyone was kind of tired as well. I think it would just be some like person who's just keeping an eye on, because even though they have got like Cassandra and stuff, Cassandra still needs to sleep. So it could just be some lackey keeping an eye on it. They literally just have to keep like the boat steady. That's all we need to do. So yeah, obviously it's open to you, Lorelei, if you want to do anything.
If I again, she's just gonna look out at the deck to see if anyone's at the wheel.
Let me hide Cassandra, because that's going to be very confusing to see Cassandra. I should have some random people. Hang on, where are we?
You had a couple sessions ago.
I have them. They are just
Random people.
They are just not. There we go. Aha!
A person.
There's a person for you.
Incredible.
See, I am so good at this, everyone. So good.
Best
Cassandra
PM.
is sleeping. And yeah, so is this person is called Peter.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
I thought you said pizza at
I
first.
did hear pizza.
It
That's
is.
why I was
So it's
confused.
P-ZA.
Bizarre.
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 Yeah.
Bizarre.
So
What's up, Bizarre?
Bizarre is looking kind of tired, you know. He was one of the people who fell overboard.
Oh
my
shit.
Goodness.
Oh no.
And Bizarre is just that was so silly.
Bizarre.
I love it. Yeah, Bizarre's
Gonna
just,
clip this later.
Incredible.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Bizarre's just like staring out and making sure everything is all good. Sees you staring out at Lorelei and just gives you like a little smile.
She's just gonna. She was gonna try to do something at
Sure.
the wheel, just stand at it, just like, hey.
Yeah, do it.
Ow.
Move your character.
She was just gonna like. She's gonna walk over, just like very shyly, and she's like, I've had this dream that I just really want to be a captain. I'm not gonna move the ship. Just let me stand
my
there and
God.
take it in for a little bit, please.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh no.
Come on, you gotta
Persuasion.
work hard for this. Bizarre.
She's not gonna let anybody be in charge of this ship.
Mhm.
Oh bad.
I am the captain.
Yeah, this is the only time because otherwise, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So 15.
15.
Yeah,
Not bad.
15.
He'll look at you and
It's
go.
like, here you go.
He'll look at you and go. How much experience you had?
Well, very much. I've sailed so many ships before. I'm not gonna move the ship. I just want to stand there. I'm not moving the ship. Don't you worry your little head about it.
I need to ask you this question. Have you actually ever steered a ship before?
No.
So, make me a deception check real quick.
Deception.
Is this the first deception of the campaign?
It's possible.
Might be,
I
right?
think maybe.
A 5.
Wow.
He looks at you and he's just like, right. I mean, it's quite normal right now. Even I can do this. So, come here. And he brings you over like this a tiny bit, and he goes, "Look, don't tell Captain this, all right? Because she'll fucking wring my balls out, all right? So let's just
Get thrown
listen.
overboard again.
Come
That's
here."
a bit gruesome. Like, this is our little secret. I'm not telling anyone.
I feel like you flirted with me. Anyway,
Wow.
he like gets you to. Oh my god, it's like that scene in Ghost where they're trying to help out with the pot.
Oh, jeez.
That just clicked into my head. But you see, he like tells you how to hold this wheel. So you are at the helm right now. I'll put you at the helm.
Scary.
What do you want to do?
She's just staring at the wheel, and you move over there, and you clean the deck, and you get up the crow's nest thingy, and I am the captain now. Okay, I'm done.
Bizarre goes. That and he like sort of his shoulders sort of drop a tiny bit, and and he goes, wait a second, and hold on to it for a second, and he just runs off for a bit. He runs down, and he just runs back up, and there's this like tiny kind of a, not a trilby, right? But it's like a hat with a slight rim around it.
Oh my god.
And he pulls a quill out of his pocket, and he sort of snaps the pen off and then just threads it in, and then goes, there you go. Little Captain.
That's the funniest shit.
Little Captain Lorelei. Here.
Aw.
My dream is completed. You know, I was once promised a boat ride, but he died before he could take me on it.
Well, maybe he's still with you, and this is the promise.
Yeah, he's right here on my belt.
Well, I don't know. Hang on. Do you mention so Lorelei? You know when you mentioned that, right?
Yeah.
Do you reference the belt at all, or is it more just like looking and staring and like looking in the distance or staring?
Just looking and staring. She's just enjoying the moment. She's not thinking about the skulls right now.
Make a perception check, Lorelei.
Oh,
Another one.
And another one.
At disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Well, I had 19, but now I have an 8.
Wow.
Well, disadvantage, y'all. A bit of time goes by, and while Bizarre is looking after you, there is this quick moment of, like, you don't know. It's like because you rolled low under disadvantage, you don't know why this happens, but he quickly, like, goes, okay, that's enough. Okay, all right. Well, have you had your fun, little Captain Lorelei? And he sees like a little bit sweaty around the brow.
Uh-oh, somebody's watching. I've had my fun. Thank you for taking care of an old lady when she's being delusional.
No problem. We all have dreams, and we all have promises, and we've all been given promises, and why would I hold that back from you?
I just give him a little pat, just, alright, good man. And I'm gonna go back.
Alright. You don't know what happened. That's good. Yay.
I'm scared. I was gonna be like, and any captain should appreciate him, but I didn't, because she doesn't know.
That bitchy captain. Bizarre.
I hate her so much.
What a bitch. So Lorelei, as your conversation finishes, this is what you don't see. This is what you do not notice.
Uh-oh.
And I want you to, as a player, to make sure that Lorelei has no idea this happened. Okay?
Oh no. Okay.
When you mentioned one of your husbands promising you the boat trip and stuff like that, a bit of time goes by, but as you had that memory come up, Bizarre noticed that one of the skulls just had a little bit of black smoke sort of coalescing around it, and it goes back. That's what you don't see.
Oh boy.
And your watch is complete. So,
Amazing.
as Lorelei shuffles down to the stairs and wakes up Rising Sun, this is what I was going to say earlier, Road.
Oh yes.
Because you know that Rising Sun was going through some stuff, you hear Lorelei, because Lorelei isn't subtle.
Right.
No.
Actually, Lorelei, roll me.
I mean, I can roll something if
Yeah,
you.
so
my
what-
perception's really high.
Yeah,
but...
what's your passive, Road?
My
Is it
passive
17
perception
or
is
16?
17. Yes.
Lorelei,
Yeah.
roll me a stealth check real quick. It might be pretty good because you're quite
Stealth check.
dexterous.
Well, that's a 16.
So Lorelei, you
Oh,
like
good, I
are
like that.
you feel super like quiet, you know? You used to sneaking around as a child, you know, trying to play pranks on some of your family members around the woods. And you just walk across and how'd you wake up Rising Sun, Lorelei?
Uh-oh.
Gently.
Yeah,
She
it's a
knows
16.
what
It's a
they've
16
been
stealth.
through. Hey! Hey!
Oh.
Did you cough? Well, I said,
Your time to get up!
"Okay."
Get up!
Okay. And then Sam would get up and head up towards the top deck.
So, Rode, you are sleeping on the opposite side of the room, but you're
Mhm.
passive. Your ears sort of just
Mhm.
perk up as you hear Lorelei say "hey," and Rising
Mhm.
Sun gets up. So you hear sort of Rising Sun's like claws just hit the deck.
Mhm.
Just-
Oh.
She does the tippy taps when she walks.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
I think that they would wait until like Lorelei is like settled, and then get up, and go and just hang out for the watch as well.
Yeah. So Rising Sun, you notice that Road has joined you. Obviously, this is an open moment for if you two just want to do any more roleplay together, get to know each other, you're totally fine. Or you can just focus on the watch. It's up to you lot.
I think unless prompted, Sam would
Mhm.
be like focused on keeping watch.
Totally.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the only thing would be, I think that Road would like look over and then just, like they don't want to say like, how are you feeling?
Hey.
I think that they probably would just not like say anything, but just kind of like very deliberately just like giving like Sun like a once over just to make sure. Because obviously like they have so much like random healing stuff and everything in there, just in case. But like I think that it's more just, like a passive sort of thing. But they're not trying to like be sneaky by any means. Like if Sun looks over, like it's very blatant. But I don't think that they would say anything outright.
Is it kind of like how I've always described it with me and Emily? It's that you don't have to say anything to each other, but just being in each other's presence is enough, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you two are sort of wandering around the ship, and as time goes by, you catch each other's eyes and you give a polite smile to each other, but you're sort of respecting each other's space right now. Letting each other just articulate what's been going off for the past few days. And as time goes by, roll me a perception check, please. I would like you sometimes you do advantage and stuff, but because you're both doing it, I'd like you both to roll a perception check, please.
Okay. That is a brisk 22.
Whoa.
Rising Sun.
I have a plus. It's because of the +7. So it's
Yeah.
just like it's just.
I have 17.
Still good. Still very good, both of
Yeah,
you.
it's still really good.
Yeah.
The biggest event that happens during this time is that, and you both see this, that in the distance, you do see a, I believe the term is school. A school, is it a school of dolphins? Is that the collective
I
term
think
for
it's a
dol-
pod.
A pod, you're right. No,
Yeah,
it
it's
is,
a
you're right,
pod.
totally right. A pod of dolphins just sort of splashing by, being playful with each other as you are sailing by.
Can Sun try and imitate the noise of the dolphins?
Yeah, roll me a performance or animal handling.
Okay, I'm gonna go for performance because that's charisma.
Ooh, yes.
Is there anything else? I mean, they're the ones that pop into my head. If there's any of those skills, what you think makes sense for this, we can go for that. But
You know, I do actually have speak with animals.
I mean, if you want to,
I think it uses a spell slot though. I might
yeah.
not do it.
But this is before your long rest counts. This is you haven't taken your full
Okay, so
long
I
rest
can
yet.
use it and then I get another long rest.
I'm just gonna say sure because it's just cool. If you want to do it, just do
Okay.
it. Like,
All right.
what I'm telling you right now, and I don't usually do this, is your night is going to be completely fine. So,
Okay.
unless
I'll
you
talk
fuck
to
with
the
the wrong
dolphins.
dolphin, if you piss off these dolphins, we're rolling initiative.
Oh no.
Okay, so
I
I
don't want
rolled
to kill a
to,
dolphin.
so I rolled to cast speak with animals, right?
No, you cast speak with animals. Read the spell. There's no roll or anything. You just click the
It
spell.
says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day.
Okay, so
You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the GM's discretion.
very interesting. I put this out there because I had interesting. Okay, so tell me, how does Rising Sun call out to these dolphins? Now, I want you to think about this. I want you to think about what they would say in common, because what they say in common doesn't come out as common. It comes out as dolphin.
God, what do you ask a dolphin?
I don't know. What have you, Taciturn, wanted to ever ask a dolphin?
Probably like something along the lines of, what interesting things have you seen today?
So it's like you kind of shout it across the water.
It's like, hey, how are you doing? What have you done today?
You see the dolphins are like splashing in and out, and then they sort of disappear.
Oh no.
And as you're this here's the funny part.
Oh.
Road's just like, what is happening?
Yeah, all you hear is
Does it sound like I'm speaking dolphin?
yes. All you hear, Road, is
Oh my God.
very weird, right?
Too much swimming today. Too much swimming.
Yeah. But you have become the dolphin. But the hard part about this is, right, the dolphins would have to be like going up and down to keep up with the ship.
Yeah.
So it's
So
gonna
like
be
it
like
cuts
this.
in and
Yeah,
out.
it's gonna be this. Hi, you. I'm fine, right?
Oh.
And it's where are you going?
Oh, we're going to find a sunken ship.
A sunken ship? That's amazing. Are you? What time? It sounds like Mickey. Ho-ho!
That's the dolphin's
Please don't-
name.
Please don't sue me. It's Mickey.
No.
Please don't sue me. Are you on an adventure?
Yes, we're on a very long and perhaps very dangerous adventure.
Do you want to play?
Perhaps not right now. I think we'll be going
We'll
to
play.
bed soon.
We'll play. We'll play. We'll play. We'll play. We'll play.
God.
We'll play. We'll play. We'll play. The rest of the school, sorry, the pod join in.
no.
Play, 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 play.
I'm sorry, I can't play right now.
And there's a moment where, they dip, and
I've made the dolphin sad now.
a little bit of time goes by, and then you hear a like a splash from the sea as a a
Oh, no.
shell, like quite a big shell, just lands right next to you and goes play.
Oh,
Play.
I'm gonna play fat. Okay, Sun is going to pick up the shell, and as hard as she can, she's gonna throw it into the distance.
Usually this is an athletics check, right?
Mhm.
Make it a dex check. So roll a d20 plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
It's because you're throwing things. It's usually athletics, but I want to make it a bit more lenient towards you, Rising Sun. Road, as this is happening, these dolphins, you're seeing just a communication of squeaks going on around you. You notice that one of these dolphins is actually not a slight, hard to notice to start with because you've got the mixture of the blues around you. But you notice that one of these dolphins is actually pink. And
It's a shiny.
it's a shiny, yeah.
I'm gonna throw my Pokeball.
Rising Sun?
That is a grand total of 24.
Jesus.
Nice.
So you sort of like go, and it skims, and you just hear him go, play. And you see like there's the pod sort of flows together, and Road and Rising Sun as well actually, because you're sort of like you roll your shoulder a tiny bit to make sure it's still feeling okay from that throw. But you notice that, but behind the pink dolphin, there's like this beautiful, like turquoise, very light turquoise shine behind it, like a trail, as it goes and comes back up, and you see that one of them has it on its nostril. What's it called, y'all? What's it called? What's the beak?
It's a
Not beak.
snout?
Snout.
Maybe? I don't know.
It's
Maybe.
front, and it sort of like lifts it up, then flips and hits its tail onto the shell and lands right next to you, Road, and it goes. All you hear is squeaking, Road.
Right. Sure. I mean, well, because they had seen what Rising Sun had done with my great stats in both strength and
Let's go.
dex. Let's go, gamers.
Come on. Come on.
Go for it.
Am I able to guide myself in this moment?
Yeah, of course you can. It's a check. You can do it.
If that's true, I'll do it.
It is a check.
So I will yeah, I will give it my best go.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll?
You choose. You can choose.
I mean, I have a +2 to dex, so I might as
Sure.
well.
Sure, do that. So roll d20 plus 2. Plus guidance. There's still a chance you could outthrow Rising Sun.
You
That
could.
that is a dirty 20
All
with
right.
everything all
Okay.
together.
So not
Let's
as
go.
far. Not as far as
Beautiful.
Rising Sun, right? You have,
Right, of course.
You have a little bit of guidance from the stars above as it throws, and you see a little bit of starlight trails behind it as it skims, but not as much as Rising Sun, but still okay. And you just hear the squeak, 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 squeak. And Rising Sun, you've been hearing it over and over again. Play, 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 play. You two spend the next hour
Just playing fetch with dolphins.
playing fetch with these
Oh my gosh,
this
amazing.
pod of dolphins, and then there's a moment where they sort of just they float beside the ship as they start to get tired, right? And the pink one goes, we can help you find the ship if you want.
Oh, that would be excellent if you could guide us to it.
Yeah, we know this area quite well.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
We'll have to follow you. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
we don't-
perfectly fine.
It's very hard to sleep, but we'll keep going. We'll follow this
Oh,
as much as we can.
This is gonna make Sun sound like an idiot, but
Mhm.
like she turns to Road and she's like, "Oh, the dolphins are gonna lead us to the sunken ship."
Oh, that's amazing. Like, I mean, Rhode's grown up in like with people speaking with animals and all, like and
True.
doing this sort of thing, and just like with like just so it almost feels very comforting in a way, like to
Oh.
see someone do that, because they have no idea.
Yeah.
they don't,
Yeah.
they don't, that's not their bag,
Mhm.
and so at least not yet. But yeah, so like, do you need anything from me? Like, I can. I don't know how
Well,
I could help them at all.
well, they just said that they would be following us until morning, and then
Okay.
they'll be hopefully leading us to where we need to go.
Okay.
You notice at the end of this, as well, because you chose to play with them, because you could not have, you see one of them goes, "Wait a second, I've got something for you," and it goes underneath.
Oh.
You don't notice because you can't see, but there's also some other things going off under the water. There's still a few more pods going around. But as time goes by, it comes back up, and in its beak, mouth, I don't know. What the fuck? Whatever, it's fine. In its mouth, in its
Not a
dolphin,
bird.
in its dolphin lips,
Dolphin lips.
the dolphin teeth. It has got teeth, so at least it's got teeth.
They do have teeth.
Yes.
You see it sort of floating sort of swimming on the surface of the water, but there's this beautiful pink pearl in its mouth.
Oh,
And
that's pretty.
And it's like, it hasn't got arms, but it's trying to say,
God.
I can't take it out myself. I can't just do that.
Oh boy.
Woohoo!
So you two, how are you going to get it?
Oh god.
It could throw it up to a fair, but I want you two to work for it.
Where's the anchor?
The anchor?
Yeah.
The same place it was last time. You can drop anchor, but it might piss off a lot of people.
No, I'm not gonna drop anchor. I'm gonna hang on to the anchor.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can.
And then so I'm gonna climb down to the anchor.
Yeah.
And then hang off it and reach down into the water.
Make me
to get the pearl.
Make me a dex check. Just.
I love me some dex checks.
Yeah, just d20 plus your
Don't
dex.
fall in again.
Could have I reached out and guided you in a moment?
Yeah, I mean, you can guide and give advantage if you want to, Road. 100%.
Yeah, let's go.
All
Yeah,
right.
I definitely need advantage for what I just rolled.
Yeah.
Sun's in the sea again.
Oh no. Not
Yeah,
again.
like I'll just do a little bit of shape water just to help keep things
That's
calm a little bit.
That's fine, yeah.
That's better. That's a 23.
Yeah.
Nice. There we go.
So you're reaching and grasping onto the side, and the dolphin's sort of floating, going, "Come on, hurry up! It's taking. This is very
Hurry
awkward. My jaw hurts. Ah." But eventually you reach down and grab the pearl, and it's the size of your paw.
Whoa.
Like it's big.
I have big paws.
You do.
That's a big old pearl.
It's a big
Oh my
old
gosh.
pearl. I don't know how much you'd know regarding pearls, I guess.
I was going to say, do I have any idea how much this would cost?
Make me a straight intelligence check. Both of you can do that if you want to.
Okay.
Oh
while you
boy,
do
my
that-
intelligence is -1, so
Yep.
this will be good.
That is a 14.
14?
I have a 16.
Nice.
16. So this would be called a gemstone. So
Oh shit.
a regular one would be about 100 gold pieces. This is around about 200 gold pieces worth.
Ooh, tasty.
Mm.
So I think you can even find it in inventory, but put pearl in your inventory. Not Pearl the whale. From SpongeBob. Pearl the girl. But as your watch comes to its end, you have a friendly pod of dolphins floating by your side. You have a giant pearl. I'm going to say that you put it in your pocket. You could also put it in Hugo, because Hugo could always come to you if you need that. But apart from that, your night is very pleasant. And as you both go back to sleep for a bit, someone else takes over watch for you. They get assassinated. The day comes by. And, you chose the wrong
Hold
one.
on a minute.
You chose the wrong watch, y'all.
Oh god.
There's a moment where you all wake up nice and early to the sound of the sea still crashing by. You're greeted with the salty breeze. You come out onto the deck and it's a beautiful morning. The sky is blue. A couple of dots of white powdery cloud in the sky. You see Pizarre is still holding on. Very tired. Wait,
Aw.
just holding on for dear life now. He's worked hard. And in the distance, you all notice there are birds of some kind a fair bit away, but you just notice there's a circle of birds just going around a certain spot in the in front of you. As Figaro, who's still in I believe his pronouns are he, him, right? I believe so. In his nest, and he goes, everyone, I think we found it. We found the ship. As you slowly come up to a part where you guys can all make perception checks. Everyone make a perception check real quick. By the way, make sure you don't have to, if you've Rising Stone specifically, if you have cast or use any spell slots, make sure you get them back now because you have finished your rest, just so you know.
No, it's not good.
Not good? What you got, Lorelei?
An 8 again.
Oof, 8. It's the morning, you're getting some food. You might have woken up a bit earlier, actually, just thinking about it. You might have woke up as Rising Sun and Road went to bed, kind of thing, because you're only 4 hours, so kind of that idea.
Oh yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me your question.
How does changing the form of the familiar work?
So to change the form of the familiar, you need an hour and 10 minutes, and you need the material components, which is, I believe, a brass brazier, which I'm going to say you have, because why would I say you haven't got it? And some incense. I believe the cost of the material components for that. Can you read out familiar? Is it 100 gold or is it 50 gold? Was it 10 gold? I think it might be 10.
10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
So if you would like to change the familiar, I'm not going to say like you have to have those components right now. I will just say this. Take 10 gold off of your inventory. That will cover the cost of the material components right now.
All right.
So we could say that you wake up early and you will do this ritual to change your familiar to what?
An octopus.
Ooh, very nice.
Oh.
Question for you, Lorelei. I might have asked this before. What does it look like when you do this ritual?
It just gets really foggy and green. It's like, I just imagine like the most basic witch's cauldron kind of situation, just like everything just foams green, and like because it was a spider before, so just the foam just surrounds him and like it's just a giant green cloud, and you can see like flashes of it through the hour, and after a while the foam just goes away and it comes out as an octopus.
As you come out of this ritual before the octopus comes out, as you like sort of get out of this kind of trance, what you kind of go into, you notice that there's like a circle of people who have moved away from you. So they're just like looking, going, "What the fuck is that? Oh, Jesus."
I have a friend. He can swim now.
And they just like all of them at the same time just do a thumbs up, like okay, and then they go off.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, you find yourselves amongst this. Lorelei, you are busy playing with the octopus right now. You're too involved with the octopus while this is going on. Road, what did you roll for your perception?
23.
23, excellent. Rising Sun.
I'm not kidding. I rolled 22.
Wow.
Nice.
See,
Let's go.
see, you said last time was like a late starter. This time you're an early
Yeah.
starter. Oh
Yeah,
boy,
I'm gonna lose it all again.
that might not be that good. There's this a moment where Rising Sun and Road, you both would spot this especially, that you notice that these birds are sort of diving down into the water and then coming back up and then diving down and down. And some of them go down, but they sort of land on little bits of debris. As you get closer, the anchor is pulled down. There's just a clink. As the boat sort of just slowly and turns slowly. And what you see above you, well, sorry, on the surface, there's bits of broken barrels and boxes and planks of wood sort of just floating on the surface, where you see these seagulls landing and picking up. You see they're digging into something humanoid,
Oh.
but
That's not good.
it seems without those perception checks, they look kind of old, not in age, but like in decay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You look around and you see there's slightly pieces of what's the word I'm thinking of sail, just sort of floating above. As you look at each other, Cassandra and Twiggy come around and go, right, we're here. So, you three, do you want to go diving? And you can see, even though there's this whole like weird mindset for you three to see. Actually, I don't know about Lorelei, but maybe Road and Rising Sun, where you're seeing birds picking meat off corpses.
Mm-hmm.
There's this bit of like excitement, exhilaration coming from Twiggy and Cassandra as they are used to this, baby. This is business for them. And they just look at you three and go, okay, so are you ready to go down and get some work done?
Rising Sun might need a minute.
Cassandra looks at you and goes, you okay?
Yes, completely fine.
And she turns to you and goes, sweetie, think about this. Down there are people who have lost their lives. If we don't do this, how will anyone know they have passed? Their family members will, never know. It'll always be a mystery, but at least we can solve this mystery for people.
That's a very good point.
And we get treasure, which is always a nice thing too.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not the real reason that you're excited to be here.
No, not really, but I'm trying to help you out a tiny bit. I'm sorry. You'll be fine. It's fine. Just think of it as someone left their belongings on the side, and we're here to pick them up. That's it.
Well, I could probably use a way of figuring out how to breathe down there.
Good. And she like points at you and goes, that's what I want to see. Now then. And she looks at you, Road, and goes, sorry, I don't want to assume.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Great. I thought so. Just wanted to be sensitive, Just wanted to make sure. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
we have had it before where I go, you can breathe, they go in and they drown. So we have to make sure we
Oh.
ask now. It's part of the policy. Anyway.
I understand.
Policy.
Yes. So, and she turns to Twiggy and goes, Twiggy? And he goes, Yep. All right. Good morning, everyone. He sort of stretches and goes, so, time to work? Right. You two. Points to you, Lorelei, and you, Rising Sun. And he pulls out from his pocket these small beads. And he goes up to you, Rising Sun, and puts one in your paw. Goes up to you, Lorelei, puts one in your hand. Goes up to you, Road, gives one to you and goes, points at those two and goes, just in case.
Yep. If
Oh,
they
boy.
lose it, if it breaks.
Exactly. You should always have a backup plan. In fact, he gives you another one. It's like, just in case. Right.
I see you trust us very much.
I trust you three. You never know what's down there. You know, you might go down there and you might see something of what a light's treasure just as much as that one over there. Points at Cassandra. And just sort of winks at you all. So, these are basically a bubble of air. You don't do it yet, please, because there's only a few. We have to go back to land and get it all. Anyway, you pop it onto the top of your head, and it'll pop up, and then go around your head, and you have enough breathing air for 1 hour. Now, do not go for any longer than an hour down there. If you do that, the water pressure will get to you and kill you. Agreed? Is that okay?
Understood.
Lovely.
Now, you, Road, you don't have to worry about that shit. You're fine, actually. Your people are not born for not stealing, taking things from the bottom of the ocean, but you just know how to do this. So you're one of the lucky ones here. But be back up for these two. If something goes wrong, if they get into a panic, if they breathe too much, there's always a chance that these bubbles will pop. So we have to make sure that we always have a backup. And you're that backup, Road. Is that okay?
Of course.
Wonderful.
As a player, I do have a question for you, though, just like off, like above the table, right? What is considered an open container?
I mean, it depends. What are you asking for? You asking for like a barrel kind of thing, or
Like if we had something that was like underwater, would I potentially be able to use destroy water to be able to provide a brief moment of like air in a space for someone?
Oh man,
It's totally okay if not. It was just like a really cool thing that I had in my head. Where, like,
I
like,
love that idea. I would say, okay,
maybe not at the
roll
level,
me an
but...
intelligence check real quick first, because I do like that, and I have an idea of how it would work, but I'd have to make sure it works for Road. You know what I mean?
Oh, so, sure. Yeah.
Because Road wouldn't have to worry about breathing underwater. It might not be something that they think about.
Right.
But I love the idea.
That is a 17.
Give yourself guidance if you want to.
Oh, okay. Can do.
Always on the player's side.
That's a +4. So there we go. So a dirty 21.
So here's what I'll say. If it was in combat, I would say it would be very difficult to be able, because it would have to be a combination of control. Right, sorry, destroy water, which would create a 5-foot cube, I believe, or even bigger, and control, right? Because as soon as you destroy it, it's going to sink back in. Right. So with that, I would say if there's a possibility of a container down below, you could absolutely turn it upside down, for example, pop, destroy the water, it keeps the pocket of air what's inside, and then people can go underneath it. I would I think
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
okay,
I think that's
just in case if
it.
Shit gets real, that they, like, and I could think that maybe like that they had done something maybe kind of similar as like a playful time, like with like people like as they were like growing up, and maybe like while they were like understanding their powers and stuff, and maybe I could use this for a real thing instead of just scaring people.
Yeah, I like the idea that in the shallow ends, of like the beach side, you'd see those like abandoned little boats, and you sort of Jack Sparrowed it. So you sort of took them underwater and then went, and because you can breathe underwater, you were like, oh, I know how, I have an idea for you. And you went underneath and it filled up a tiny bit first. When you destroy water and create more air, yeah, we could do that. Totally fine. Okay, cool.
Cool.
That's
Thank you.
man.
Sorry, I appreciate that. Thank you so
no,
much.
it's a good idea. I like the idea. So Twiggy goes, other thing we got to think about, actually, you three, until you get down there, are quite buoyant. So he goes over and he finds these like kind of weights for you to kind of hold on to. So you hold on to the weights as you sink slowly down. That's the idea. Once you're at the bottom, we're just going to pretend that you can just walk across the floor, because I can't be bothered to do all this physics stuff. It's a fantasy game in the end.
Is it?
But yeah, I mean you can still swim obviously, but I like the idea that you go to the bottom and you can walk as well. And Twiggy just goes, last thing for at least you two. Sorry, Road, I'm taking you out of this conversation a fair bit, but still listen because you might have to remind them.
Sure.
So when you're under there, movement is a little bit harder. Turns to you, Road, not for you. And goes, so if you get in any confrontation, distance things are okay. You've got a little bit of magic, all three of you, I know that. So you should be fine, just in case anything goes wrong. Sun, your weapon, a rapier, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, unfortunately, swinging that round is going to be a little bit difficult. You can still do it, obviously. I know you're very capable. But just have it in your mind, it could be difficult, okay?
Okay.
Mechanically speaking, melee underwater, if you haven't got a swim speed, is at disadvantage.
Okay.
There's only certain weapons where you can actually attack with it at normal, not advantage, at just a regular roll. If you have a swimming speed, I believe it changes it. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but you will be rolling at disadvantage if anything happens underwater, Sun. But then you could do mechanics like, trying to, you can't knock them prone underwater, I guess, but you get what I mean? Like, you can position yourself and just think about the things what you could do to try and gain advantage.
Yeah, I do have something that can restrain creatures.
Perfect, yeah. We'll work on that when it comes to it. But he goes, okay, so once you're down there, just keep an eye out. It does get a little bit dark down there as well, even though we're very lucky with the sky above us. It's still dark down there, okay? So just keep your wits about you. You can hear little bits here and there. Kind of hard to notice the difference in distance. Just keep an eye out. Is that okay? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all good. Only one dial down there.
Okay. So, what should we do? Twiggy goes, all right, come with me. And he goes to the opposite side of the ship where the anchor is and goes to the opposite side. And he gets this like little button on the side and he slams his foot down on his boot as it and a plank comes out of it as well. So
we're walking the plank.
You're walking
the plank.
just a little bit of fun, that's all.
No.
Don't take this job too seriously. You'll hate it otherwise. So who's going first? Roll a d20. Let's see who's going to go first.
Oh boy.
Don't add anything to it. Just
I was going to say, do we add initiative?
No. We're not doing initiative yet.
Oh my god.
But roll that d20 for me. And
16.
16. Lorelei? 12. Rising Sun?
I got a mighty 4.
All right. So, Road, Lorelei. Rising Sun's a bit more apprehensive because you've already been in the water. But,
Right, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
It wasn't your choice, technically.
The second time was.
What I'd like you to do, to jump in, I would like you first off to Road, Lorelei, and Rising Sun. As you enter this water, I want you all to roll me an acrobatics check. Road, you're going to
Oh
roll this
no,
at
we're gonna
advantage. Road, you
Okay.
are
We're
rolling
gonna
at
splash.
advantage. Yeah, we're gonna rate it out of 10.
Cool.
The
Okay.
crew
I'm
have got
doing it.
scorecards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you roll above a 15, I will let you describe how you dive in.
Oh god.
Well.
Above a 15. That's
Mhm.
unfortunate. I rolled a 15.
Oh, no, 15's fine. 15's fine.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, I should have said 15 or above.
I was like, oh man, I was so close.
Road, describe how you dive in.
Sure. I mean, with who they are, water is, like it's very natural for them. And so it's just like they're kind of wondering why they have to hold this weight. Like they've been able to go, I mean, not like super deep, but they are like, I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble. But because it's Twiggy, they, like they're just, going along with it for him. And so like it's kind of like originally they were going to do something kind of like graceful and all of that stuff, but because of like the comedic nature of having to walk the plank, they literally just walk straight off and just go like down.
Very nice.
like just like a big stride
Very
and like
nice.
turn around, and just go instantly into the water.
And it's just a as well, because
Yeah.
your skin is naturally like I don't know what the word is called, hydrodynamic. I don't know what the word is.
Sure.
But you sort of slip right into the water as well.
Mhm.
And you start going under. Lorelai, what did you roll?
I got a 19.
Oh,
Ooh,
you
nice.
tell me.
Ooh.
You tell me how Lorelai goes in.
Well, she walks up to the edge of the plank, quietly says a prayer, and just falls forward. But before she hits the
Oh my god.
like if she was gonna splash, but before she hits like the water surface, it was just like very graceful. Just like puts her hands up and just goes in very nicely,
Mhm.
like a professional swimmer.
Very nice.
Oh yes.
I'll say this one moment as well. As you hit the water, there's a little bit more buoyancy because of the schools having air in them. So it's like a little bubble, and the air escapes, and you just go.
She's got a free float ring.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there you go.
A free
Yeah.
donut. A school nut.
Floaty.
A school nut. You notice that the bubbles like sort of escape from the sockets as well, and it almost looks like one of them almost looks like it's screaming as it goes down into
God.
the water.
I've got this image later of like when they get back onto the ship, like Lorelai just individually going through each skull, like pouring out the water.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Oh, you got your water, and oh, you got your water.
and Lorelai, you go. Rising Sun, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Rising Sun, have you ever watched the episode of Mr. Bean where he's on?
Oh no.
There's this episode of Mr. Bean where he's on the top diving board. You ever watched it before?
No.
Oh my god, it's amazing. But he like sort of crawls to the edge, looks over, and then he slowly like puts one leg down. And it's great because the main crew, like your two friends, have already gone underneath it, so we don't see this. Everyone else does, but we sort of look away, like
God.
awkward, like.
I didn't see anything.
And you sort of like hold onto the side with your claws as your first paw sort of goes into the water and backs out again, into the water, backs out, and then you just go.
I mean, I've already been in the sea.
Yeah, and at that moment you go, ugh, and then just let yourself drop as you sink down. Think about how would you held on one hand and you held the other thing on your arm. There you go.
Yeah.
And you all go down into water. You sink quite a fair bit. And then it suddenly clicks onto you, Lorelai and Rising Sun. You haven't put the bead on your head yet.
I was gonna say like,
Yeah, you
couldn't I
haven't
have
done
done that like as I was?
Well, now you haven't, so you should have
Dang
said it before. So
God,
as you go down, you're holding on, and you go, oh shit, and it pops, and from the top, it sort of expands around your heads, and it's kind of like echoey a tiny bit, like that.
Okay.
Inside, you can sort of hear yourself, but you hear each other quite clearly underwater as well, and you just slowly sink down. Road, your feet just lands very gently onto the surface of the sorry, the ground beneath.
Mhm.
And it is dark right now. Very dark.
I have absolutely nothing for light.
Mhm.
I can technically use my rapier.
Lorelei, you come down, and it takes a little bit of time. Like, road slowly moves a little bit out your way, but you sort of land gracefully still right next to road, and then rising sun slowly comes down. You all let go of your weights because, again, I cannot be bothered to do anything like that because, you know,
Yeah, thank you.
you put your weights to the side, and you can all roll a perception check, but because it will be dimly lit,
Ooh. Idea. I do have light as a cantrip, and I have a multitude of skulls that I could use as a light.
if you would like to do that, you're more than welcome to. Quick intelligence check for me, Lorelei.
Oh no. How do I do this underwater? Intelligence. There's one. Oh, okay. I can't count. 17.
You would know at certain depths of the sea, there are definitely creatures under the water that are attracted to light.
Ooh.
So, you're more than welcome to do that. There's just a risk involved. But it's up to you. You can either roll at a disadvantage, or you can roll normally. There might be something that approached you. You don't really know. Like, you really don't know. This is your first time, I believe, underwater, at least this depth.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool you doing it. I will not let you know if it's going to happen, because there's a chance. But yeah.
Okay, I do have like things I could cover the light with, and it says completely covering the object with something opaque blocks the light.
Absolutely.
So in any case, I can just block it out. So I think I'm gonna do it, just in case we do need it.
Yeah, sure. That's great. Yeah. I just had this feeling, this idea that you used the inside of the skull. So one of the skulls, like, lights come out the eyes and mouth.
I just like got it with like eyes and.
If you want to, that's me just being and.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that sounds hilarious. Yes.
Okay. I don't want to say it
You've
for
got
you.
headlights.
You have got headlights. You've actually got headlights. Okay. So with that then, because here's the thing, light is only for about, is it 30 or 60?
This one's for 20. No, wait, 20-foot radius.
Okay, so and because you are keeping the skull, it's not going to go out the back of the head. So this is 20 foot's okay. So because you've put that effort in, let's still roll regular then. So everyone roll a perception check normally, please. Because the thing is, like, 20 feet isn't that far when you're talking about this. It's literally, it'll be 20 feet bright kind of thing, and then everything else beyond is almost darkness. So it's one of those things where, like, perception check right in front of you is the idea right now.
I have a dirty 20.
Nice.
25.
Okay.
Well, I'm the one with the light, and yet I still can't see because I got a 7.
You're just creating the light for other people.
Yeah, you're creating
use.
it for us.
Yep. You see, I can't. I don't have my glasses with me.
You slowly are walking, and you sort of drop down and are walking in the direction where that debris was, right? And as the light sort of expands in front of you, you do notice that there are just pieces of broken boards, flooring, a little bit of mast on the side as well. And you see, just as you're walking a little bit further on, again, it's a bit harder for Lorelei and Rising Sun to, like, get over here, right? But there's a point where, in the darkness, the light sort of reveals the side of a ship. And from what you can see at this distance, it looks like it was sort of split in half. So you imagine your ship, right? And it was like this, and then
Like Titanic style?
kinda, and separated, and then dropped to the bottom of the ocean.
Mhm.
And as you start to creep closer, rising sun
Uh-oh.
at the back of your head,
Oh.
you feel a
Oh, is that my dolphin friend?
It's
you
a
turn
dolphin.
around, and it's your dolphin friend.
It's my
Oh my
dolphin friend.
gosh.
and
Okay.
and he's like sort of pushing you towards it, and just push and push and push.
Okay.
And as he bonks the back of your head and bonks your side, he sort of swims really quickly around this sunken ship. And you see him sort of doing almost like acrobatics around it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And
Red
then,
would immediately start swimming and go to that area. They have
okay,
a-
let me first off double check that I have. Oh shit! I have the map completely prepared for you all.
Ooh, yes.
I believe I do, but I just want to
Yes.
make sure there's nothing else. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna drag your bodies over here. Give me a second.
Yay!
Yay! Whee!
Ooh, that's
I respectfully request a dolphin token.
I hang on a second. Hang on.
Give dolphin, please.
Do I have a dolphin token? Give me a second. Give me a second. I don't know if I do. Oh,
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 it's okay if
Oh.
you don't.
oh, oh, there it is.
Yay!
It's pink.
It's Mickey!
Oh, don't sue me. Hello. So you see that Mickey TM
Mickey TM.
is sort of floating on this side of the area.
Mhm.
Cool.
Ooh.
Rising Sun, make an insight check.
An insight check.
Yep.
Oh, with my mighty +0.
Yep.
Mm.
God damn it. I have a 5.
Oh.
With an insight check, you see Mickey, and he's just sort of swimming around in just multiple circles. From what you can see, you're not sure what's up. Road, you said you were swimming slightly ahead, right?
Mhm.
So
Like instantly, they would
let's put
go
you
and
there.
like and yeah.
Yeah, let's put you there. So, as you move forward and you see Mickey swimming in an almost sporadic kind of way, passive perception is 17, right?
Yes.
Let's have a look for me a second. Okay. And your vision is 30 feet dark vision? Do you have dark vision? You don't.
I
do
don't
you?
have dark vision.
You
No.
do have a little bit of light here, but that's not going to be enough to help you there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll give you one shot. Roll
Sure.
a perception check at disadvantage, Rogue.
Sure.
But disadvantage.
That is going to be a 13.
All right. So as you're floating around, you notice that there's crates, there's beside the ship. It's very similar to the ship that you were on. So you kind of know where the layout is. You know where the cabins would be, and all that kind of stuff. And you just look around and see that there are bodies underneath. You see there's picked bones to the side. And you look to your left, and near what would be the wheel of the ship,
Mhm.
you see a strange creature. And it's weird. Very, very, very faintly,
What is that?
you see that there's this creature.
Mhm.
And humanoid in its shape. But it has, how can I say it, fins protruding from all different angles and barnacles growing on the side of its head. And this is like a silhouette right now. This is still dark for you to see. But you see, I'll show it so all you can see.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
Something like this. And as
The fuck?
you swim
The
by...
heck is that?
Oh, perfect. That's perfect. As you sort of are, like, keeping yourself in the center, you hear at a distance just a...
Mhm.
Everyone roll initiative for me.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
All right, everyone. Undersea battles. Let's fucking go, baby!
I mean, at least it's only one dude, right?
Oh, yeah, totally. Totally. Yep. Totally one dude.
Oh no.
You quickly gather that Nikki was not making friendly movements.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have a dirty 20.
All right, let's get these going. Whoop. Good roll, by the way, Rising Sun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Road, what'd you roll?
15.
Not bad, not bad. And Lorelei,
21.
21.
21. Oh my god.
Dude. Okay, with that, we're going to quickly go on a break, a real quick break, and we're going to be
Oh
back,
no.
and we're going to do this
Oh boy.
underwater battle and continue this adventure. So, really good first half, y'all. Well done.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good. I'm
Yeah, it was good. This has been great.
getting into the swing of
I got
roleplay, folks.
200 gold pearl.
Yeah, you did.
Mhm.
Yeah, you did. Might be
Yeah, you
more.
did.
Might be more if you do well in this one and don't die real quick. All right. We'll be back in, let's say, 5 minutes. Because
Yeah.
obviously we've got to finish early today. So let's have a quick break, get hydrated, nip to the loo, and we'll be back. Thanks to anyone who's watching, and we'll see you in 5 for more
Bye-bye.
undersea action. Bye-bye. 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 let's get into it, Joe. We're back. Everyone say hello.
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 All right. Oh, shit. I haven't done my encounters stuff yet.
Oh, shit.
Whatever, it's fine. Welcome back, everyone, to the Nameless campaign, our band of clusterfuck heroes. I don't know what else to call you. I apologize. They have had a nice little moment together on the boat, on the ship. They went underwater. They have something to bear in mind, y'all. You do have these bubbles around your head. Or two of you have. So just something to bear in mind. Just in case. It might come up, it might not. I don't know yet. We'll see.
Oh no, somebody's
see.
gonna pop them.
But as they went down to explore the sunken ship, Rhodes swam out a little bit too far and noticed some kind of creature at the helm of the ship. To their knowledge, they have not seen this before, but you can make a quick history check, y'all, if you want. Or I'm going to say, sorry.
I'll pass.
I'm sorry. Rising Sun and Lorelei, you cannot make this. Only Road can, because they're the only ones who saw it.
History? I can't go
Nope.
for Arcana. I'm just kidding.
Nope. Arcana is more things from
Oh,
different
yeah, I know.
planes. So there's a slight discrepancy there.
Sure. Okay. Well, that is a brisk 16 with my +1.
You've not heard of these specific creatures. You've just heard of stories. You've definitely heard of stories of cursed beings who find themselves under the water, and for some reason, with a 16th, this is how much you will know. For some reason, they end up turning into these creatures. Apart from that, you're not too sure. It was very. There's a lot of drunkards saying it,
Sure.
and all that kind of thing. So
Probably didn't even believe that it was true, and they're like, "Oh no, this
Exactly.
is Reisenbach's all over again."
Yeah, exactly.
But not nearly as cool.
No, not at all. But yeah, you see this creature, and its mouth sort of widens and chatters a tiny bit, and bubbles sort of escape it. And let me just double check a few things. What were your roles? I believe the order was Lorelei, Rising Sun, then Road. Am I right about that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. There's a thing on here on Roll20, but I don't know it yet, so I will do it next time. RS Road. It's just a tracker, is all.
Oh yeah, for the initiative stuff.
Yep. All right. Cool. So, we start with the top of the round. Again, at this moment, Lorelei, you do notice that Rhodes' face sort of turns and shifts to this side. Right there, you don't know anything else yet. I will say that you do have light pointing from you at 20 feet. So, if you, again, this is something that you wouldn't...
That's a lot.
Yeah, so 20 feet is not too far, but so you got to sort of, I would say, so you don't meta it, communicate with Road first, and then do what you need to do.
Yeah, because like Road would, before everything, would have like pointed like at the dolphin
Sure.
and then pointed like inside the ship, and then like there's a baddie.
Yeah, so yeah, this is on top
boy.
of the
Right,
ship,
right.
if you would, but yeah.
I'm gonna try and just swim over a little bit.
Yep, move your character, pretty please.
How much can I move? Can I move half?
All
of
right,
my
so
movement?
yeah.
It's half, right? Yeah.
Half movement for anyone who is not able to swim. So 15 feet for, 35 movement for you, right?
Yeah.
So let's round it up to 20, because I think rounding it down kind of sucks. Like, what's the point of it otherwise? So we'll round up to 20 feet movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Wait, is it? It's here. Okay,
Yeah.
so this one.
So
I'm gonna
You sort of
just
like
swim over.
and then the moment you see that, the beam is pointing out, and Rising Sun, you will also be able to see it now because it's lit
Oh,
up.
okay.
The light sort of bounces off. It's green and black and brown skin, what has barnacles and other kind of sea life. There's a little bit of seaweed sort of floating across it. Its eyes sort of light up and goes as it looks at you.
You're one ugly fucker, and I've seen the dead. What can I do? Okay, how do range spells work? Is the range half, or how does this work?
Rain spells underwater are not affected. You can just do what you want.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Sorry, Rising Sun.
fire Oh, I'm gonna fire a witch bolt at it because that's 30 feet.
Okay,
So-
roll to hit.
Okay, let's do this. Ooh, that's a lot. That's 23.
Yeah, hits. You said 23, right?
Yeah.
Yep, nice. That hits.
And it's 1d12. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Nice.
Nice start.
Let's go.
So as it lights up, the what color is it again?
It says here that it's blue, but I'm
You
making
color it.
Let's do purple. Why not? Purple.
It goes purple
Ooh.
and slightly black with the shadows around you
Hell yeah.
as it
Ooh.
and you feel this control as this sea spawn just goes and like freezes up and shakes a tiny bit, and then its eyes sort of light up a tiny bit more and stares at you.
Yeah.
That's your action. Anything to do with your bonus action?
I don't think I can. I mean, I can do the thing, but no, I'm fine. I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna stay here.
Excellent. All right, so that's you, Lorelei. Rising Sun, you're next.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move forward.
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm gonna move here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna cast Bless.
Okay, nice.
So everyone now gets a d4 with their attack rolls and saving throws.
Very nice. Huge. Anything for your bonus action?
I thought I had something as a bonus action.
It's not too much. You can set things up. Like you can. Well, actually, there's certain spells you could not do, but you know.
Yeah. I might just have my shield raised,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah, but you can do that. No problem. That's
Yeah.
totally fine. Road, you're next. I rolled really low for.
Oh gosh.
I did.
Let me. Okay, so that's 40 feet. Road is going to move just like a little bit forward.
Yeah.
And go into their starry form. So the classic,
You got it.
Sailor Moon-esque type thing. And they are going to go into Archer, obviously. And so on activation, they get to do like the 1d8, like if they hit.
Yeah.
And so we'll do that first.
All
This
right.
also gives a little bit of extra light, so it's a 10-foot radius of
Sure.
of regular light, and then an additional 10 or 20. I think it's another 10 feet, like the next rim of 10 feet.
Great.
Is now dim. So just as an FYI for people.
Yep. No worries. No worries. You and Lorelei are
that-
beacons in the sea.
That is a 24.
Fucking hell, yeah, hits. Dear Lord.
All right, and then that was without that was with my just +7, but and then so it's 1d8 plus 5, so that is a 5, so that is 10 points.
Very nice.
They are also then going to keep like that, like the glittering like bow out, and for their actual action.
Mhm.
They are going to use one of their freebie of like the guiding bolt as well
Yep.
too.
Do it.
And so let's see what we get for that. And then so bless is it's a +4, is that right? Like
D4. So you roll a D4,
D4.
and add that.
Oh right, D4. Okay,
Is
sure.
that
you
is
got
that
it.
right? Rising Sun.
Was that?
Bless.
For blessed?
Bless is a d4.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so 11, that's 18. That is a 19.
19 to hit, yeah?
Correct, 19 to yes, correct.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Perfect. And so that is 4d6, and the target
Jesus.
and then the person who goes next Well, yeah, before my turn gets advantage.
So whoever,
'cause now-
so what it means is the person who makes the next attack roll against that creature has advantage.
Right. Correct. All right. Oh my god. That's 2 6s. Okay. And another 3 so that would be so that's 12
15.
another 15 16 total.
16.
Yes.
Hi, chat. Sometimes rolling low
No way.
wrecks your encounter.
No way.
I'm so sorry.
So
Bitch, you fought.
as you guiding bolt, it swirls and it's like your guiding bolt. It's like blue, but as it goes, it's like a spiral as well. As it hits this creature,
I feel
and
bad. He was
it
just like living his life.
splashes into like black ooze,
Oh boy.
Ew.
and is dead. And you see
Fucking
that
dead.
its grip is still on the wheel as it's
Oh,
still
no.
splattered.
Oh no.
So what's left
Poor
is the
guy.
hands and arms.
Oh
Everything else
god.
is eviscerated.
Mhm.
It's such
God.
a good thing I prepared for this moment, huh?
Good job, innit?
Now there's more of them coming out to go against.
Yeah.
You lot roll quite low on your... Well, for you, Road, perception check was low. So, 2 more as this so explodes. There's 2 more behind you.
Of course.
Looks
Mhm.
and goes... And they both swim towards... Now, let me have a look at their movement speed. Everyone, hang on a second. Cool, good. And... Ooh. All right. So, hang on a second. Hang on. Oh, excellent. Sweet. Okay. So,
Lovely.
as they see... Just give me a second. Where are we? Are they tokens? Yes, we are now. They see you attack, and as your eyes are away, well, it's not a surprise or anything, right? We don't do that kind of thing. But they swim to you, Road. One can't make it directly, but they have something else to do. Now I get to roll some fun stuff.
I'm gonna die. Die.
Now, luckily, they aren't on the opposite side, so they're not
Nice.
flanking. These are just regular rolls.
Mhm.
But these creatures are each going to make 3 attacks.
Oh god.
That's a lot of attacks.
How it works is... Oh, actually, I'll say this. One of them cannot make 2 of those attacks. I'll explain another time. So the one right here is going to make their full 3 attacks. They're going to see if they can hit. 19, Road.
That does hit.
That does hit. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as
Oh,
one
no.
of its barnacle-covered arms sort of slams into the side of you as you sort of cast and destroyed something at the helm. This big barnacle arm just goes right across your face. It takes another swing. That is 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. As it hits, it swings to the other side and you sort of duck your head out of the way.
Mhm.
Then I get to roll a d6 and see what it's going to do next. That is... Oh, sick. Okay. So as it swings and you duck, this tentacle sort of bursts out of its chest, like, and it tries to swing for you.
Okay.
That is 20 to hit.
That obviously hits.
As it hits you, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and you are grappled.
Okay.
So its tentacle that's burst out of its chest sort of wraps around you. As that happens, so to escape a grapple, it takes an entire action to break out of it. Unless you are pushed out of it, the creature is pushed away from you, or the creature dies. There's no... this is not there's a difference between grappled and restrained. Restrained is when you have like disadvantage on certain attacks. Grappled just means your speed is 0. That's all it means.
Okay.
And then the second one can only. I want to double check to make sure. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, excellent. So it can still. This one can still try and hit you, as it tries to hit with a tentacle. And this one sort of comes out of its mouth. So it's like,
Oh.
and it sort of and tries to hit you, Road. Oh, God, cocked. Hang on. That will not hit. That's a 10.
Yeah.
So it's
Does
sort
not
of,
hit.
it's sort of as you get wrapped up and sort of pulled slightly, it tries to whip its tongy tentacle and misses you. And it just sort of looks at you like, as it's there. I think that is their turn. So that being said, we go to the back. We go back to the top. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, don't worry. Lorelei, you're next.
I'm worried. Hello.
Hi.
Which one has road grappled?
This one here.
This one.
This one. Okay. Oh, that's just enough. That's just enough.
I'm so scared because I'm right in the line of whatever it is.
Yeah, if it's a line, it's gonna be very difficult to not hit
Oh
road.
yeah.
I mean, you can.
You might want to move
I'm
just
about
like
to say,
off a bit.
you can move, like.
No. You know what? I'm gonna do something else. I'm
Sure.
gonna. Wait, is this is wisdom? Okay. I'm gonna cast cause fear. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make it scared.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It runs
Okay.
away.
Okay. So you, what's that? Is that a wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yeah.
Describe the spell for me.
You awaken the sense of a construct or undead is immune to this effect. So you awaken the sense of mortality in one creature you can see within range, which is 60 feet. Targets must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or it becomes frightened of you until the spell ends. The frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Okay, so the frightened condition means that on its turn, it will try and do what it can to move away from you, right?
Yeah.
While you're within line of sight of it, the attack rolls it does are at disadvantage. The only way it can break this kind of fear is if it breaks line of sight.
And I'm gonna move closer. If this works, I'm moving. If it works, I'm moving
Being
closer.
followed by this old lady.
Oh my god, that's so
Who's
creepy.
swimming like an old lady in a swimming pool,
Yeah.
just doing breaststroke. Come here, you little bitch! That's a fail. It rolled a 13.
That is just enough. Oh
So
hell yeah.
this
Okay.
is frightened.
I'm moving closer then.
All right.
Is it? I'll move here. I'll
Yeah.
move like 15.
Yeah, you can get closer.
Here.
Totally. Yeah, that's totally fine. All right.
Just staring it down.
Concentration spell, right?
Yeah. It is.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Rising Sun.
So it's this one that's frightened, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to be closer. I think I moved 5 feet just then, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, so
What's
10,
your aim?
15.
Attack.
I want to use Channel Divinity.
Okay.
So I cast Channel Divinity, and I want to use Nature's Wrath.
Okay. Go on.
So, as an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you that you can see. The creature must succeed on a strength or dex saving throw, which is your choice, or be restrained. It
What?
can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, freeing itself on success.
My choice or your choice? I'm assuming your choice because it's one of your.
No, it's your choice.
Really?
Yeah. It says, must succeed on a strength or dex saving throw, its choice.
Okay. It will choose strength then.
Okay.
What's the DC?
13.
Rolled a 3.
Hey, you are restrained, my friend.
Nice.
Restrained. So restrained condition means they cannot move. Their speed is 0. Their attack, they can still attack, but it's at disadvantage. and I believe restrained also means that attacks on it are at advantage.
I have no idea.
I'll double check just to make sure. But yeah, great, nicely done.
Yeah.
So is that your bonus action or just an action? Channel Divinity.
That's an action.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
Do I have spells?
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. There you go. The creature also has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, just in case you want to know.
I posted it in chat if you want to read.
Cool.
Cool. No, I think I'm good.
That's great. Yeah. You're just in its face. I have no idea what I'm going to choose for restraint. I'm going to choose this with a little wiggle. All right.
It's seaweed, so that
It's
counts.
seaweed. Road, your go. You are still grappled, by the way. The fear doesn't let go of the grapple. It just means they're going to try and move away. So it means they can't move away like fully. They might let go on their turn, but it's not their turn yet. So you are currently grappled. If you want to do anything, you can still be grappled and still cast stuff if you want to.
I think that they're going to attempt Mind Sliver in hopes that it might disrupt. You know what I mean? They don't know if it's going to work or not, but just something to maybe disrupt, like, the entity's, like, brain, right? You know, like, or what exists in terms of, like, with that. It is a save of intelligence 15.
Are you on the grappled? Is it the grappled creature? The one
yes, on the grappled creature. The one that's grappling me, correct.
Great. Oh, cocked. My God. That's a failure. That is a...
Okay.
That's a 2, baby.
So it's 1d6 psychic damage, and then they have a d4 that they have to subtract from their next saving throw.
Nice.
That it makes before the end of my next turn.
There you go.
So,
very nice.
All right, I will roll this. That is a 4.
Great.
Of psychic damage.
Very nice. So you're still grappled. Your speed is still 0.
Sure.
But as you sort of like wince, grab like the side pocket of yours. I believe that's where you keep it. As the psychic energy goes up your arm and then out your eyes and then into this creature's brain. And you just see it sort of like eyes dart around in fear of that. So yeah, very nice. So it got its head rocked and it's fearful. Not having the best day.
Please let me go.
Not having the best day.
This was a mistake.
So it's my sea spawns time.
Dave, you're sounding a little bit robotic.
Am I?
Yeah.
No, really? Oh God.
Yeah.
Is that for everyone else
It
too?
sorted it out for me. It was a little bit, but now it's working for me.
Yeah, just for a tiny bit.
It's kind of like in and out.
Shall I leave
Yeah.
and come back?
It's up to you.
Okay,
Up to you,
back
yeah.
in 2 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
Blinded.
Oh my God, am I back? Oh God. Oh God,
You
it's
sound good to me now.
It's
but-
not picking up my
Yeah.
thing now.
Oh, no.
God, no. It's fine.
Everything's
It's like
everything's
it's 10 minutes
broken.
It's fine.
Everything's broken and on the floor.
Everyone who's watching right now, please use your imagination for my face. Thank you. Right. Anyway, it's not about me anyway.
Damn, we should have had a backup where we had an image of you that lights up every time
Oh
you
my
speak.
God, it's just my face. And that... Anyway, let's get into it. So, top of the sea spawn's turn. The sea spawn that is frightened and has a source of, there's a source of fear now as well. This old lady coming up to it. It sort of just rinses back,
Hello.
lets go, and starts to move away.
Yes.
Hang on a second. Road, you do have an opportunity attack if you want to take it.
Oh yeah, with my -1.
Do it.
I mean, I do have, but I don't have it ready though. That's the only.
It's fine. You can just still do it. It just costs you a reaction. So it's like you're casting and you
sure.
can just pull out something and hit. It's whatever you want to do.
Okay. I think I have a scimitar, so like yeah, that's.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
in my little pocket. I mean, sure, I'll roll with my because that's strength, right? I think like for
Strength or
it.
dex? I don't mind.
I mean, dex is +2 instead of my -1, so I
Uh-huh.
mean, like that would
Yeah,
be
you
Where
go.
did it go?
Go for it.
Oh, it's over there.
that is a 18.
18 hits.
Okay. So that okay, so that would be so it's 1d6 +2.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 6.
Nice. That's great. Nice. It
Whew.
like it goes back. It sort of swims, and there's like a trail of kind of inky blood going backwards. It gets to roll against that. Save now, Lorelei, right? Lorelei.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my
I couldn't-
God.
Yeah. It does.
Come back to us.
That is, damn, natural 7.
Oof.
Is still frightened.
frightened.
All right, excellent. This sea spawn, who is restrained, when does it get to break out? Rising Sun, or is it a choice?
At the end of its turn.
Okay, cool. It's going to, it's going to attack.
Oh boy.
It is at disadvantage because of the restrained, so that's great.
That's very helpful.
First one will miss as it tries to swing for one of its barnacle-covered arms.
Mm-hmm.
That one's going to miss too. I rolled a natural 2. Shit. On that one. Let's roll a d6. See what comes up. Okay. This one is... Oh, it is still a hit. Okay. It is still a hit. Okay.
Your face.
19 to hit you, Rising Sun. He rolled
Yes.
pretty high. So as it sort of swings and swings, it pulls back this tentacle in its mouth, sort of comes back, and then outside of its chest, these little quills just come out and go, and go attack you. You take 3 points of poison damage. Yeah.
Yikes.
3 points of poison damage. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
You do have bless, so please add the d4 to
Yeah,
that.
and with a d4.
Yep. The DC is 12. This is a con save.
Okay, hang on. I need to roll my d4. So that's 15.
15 saves, yeah. So you
Woo!
feel, as it hits you, you feel this poison sort of go inside of your system, but you sort of grit your teeth and you just sort of take it. It doesn't come out of you, you just sort of absorb it and just breathe, and you are okay.
Cool.
All right. Lorelei, top of the round. While this is going on, by the way, passive perception is still fine. There's light going everywhere. You see that the dolphin is sort of swimming over here. Not towards the creature, but it's like avoiding the creature at all costs. But it's trying to look around here.
Okay.
Interesting.
All right, Lorelei. Oh, Nat, how are you for like 10 more minutes? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, this is a bit rough because you guys are in my way. Unless can I hit like through them?
No, not a line spell. Definitely not.
No.
I would if you're gonna do like is it an attack roll?
Yes.
If it's an attack roll, you do get advantage on it, but we would also have cover because there's creatures in the way. So just bear that in mind. Corner Lads, thank you so much for the raid. My camera is not working right now, so enjoy my voice.
Let me just sound off real quick.
Hold on.
What's up, Lorelei?
There we go.
What you got?
Hold on. Oh, I can totally reach. Why not? Why not torment the fucker that I scared already?
Yeah.
This poor guy.
So this guy here has been psychically damaged, and you are now frightening the fuck out of him, and now you're just chasing him down. You're hunting him down.
Yeah.
I love it.
Hold on. Okay, I can move. Okay, I'm gonna move
You
like
can move
here.
20, right?
20 feet, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, he's restrained. That's true. Okay, you know what? I'll move. almost my full 20, I'll be here.
Sure, that's fine.
And I'm gonna fire up Chill Touch, so this skeletal hand is just gonna follow him.
Yeah. Sorry, which one are you aiming for? The one at the top, one at the bottom?
This one, the one.
The frightened guy.
Yeah, all right.
Is that advantage or is that no? Because he's
No,
well,
no
frightened
advantage
doesn't
or
give
anything like. Yeah,
advantage.
frightening's not anything like that. Roll to hit, I think. Chill touch.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, hits.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Roll that damage. So for those who are just joining us, our crew it's our first underwater exploration. They found a sunken ship, and they have found a thing called, for those who don't know, sea spawns. And yeah.
It's just 2 damage.
Yeah.
I don't think it can heal, but basically it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Great.
He's not undead, right?
No.
Okay, so yeah, that's it.
All right, that's still fine. Anything else? You good?
I'm good.
You've done enough for this poor creature. All right. Rising Sun. This creature is currently restrained.
Yeah. So melee attacks. Wait. Does the
now,
restrain negate the disadvantage?
correct. Yeah. So now you just roll.
So I roll it
regular.
normal now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. See, I did the Finkel Funkel with my brain.
Yeah.
I negated the disadvantage.
Yep. There you go. That's called tactics, fellas.
And it still didn't fucking work.
What'd you roll?
That's an 8. Wait, no, hang on. I need to roll the d4.
Mm-hmm.
So I have an 8 regularly, and then with the d4, I have a 9.
Ah, that misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Even with that, but it's still restrained. It's still there. So it's sort of like wincing. It's these. What does it look like, by the way? This restrained part. What actually grasped it? I don't think I
So it's
actually
probably
gave you a chance.
seaweed. So it's like just seaweed sprouting up from the sand and just like wrapping around this creature.
I like the idea as well, because there's definitely seaweed on these creatures. Like the seaweed sort of tangle up. So it's its own seaweed that you sort of controlled yourself.
Yes.
And it's your channel divinity, yo. You got to control a little bit more than that. So yeah, you sort of control its own vines that's on its body, and it connects to the floor.
Cool.
Wonderful, wonderful. Still restrained. Anything else you want to do with your bonus action?
That needs a long rest. I don't really want to use that yet.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Road, what are you doing?
All right, so the first thing that they're gonna do is they're gonna move a little bit away.
Okay.
Just because.
So as you do that, it's going to take an opportunity attack with its.
Oh, is it? Because I didn't
tentacle.
realize.
With its tentacle, it has.
Oh,
a
with the
10
tentacle. Okay,
it has
sure.
a 10-foot.
Oh,
reach.
10 foot. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, because I was thinking to myself, like, how the heck does this work? And I thought, you know what, it's getting wrecked, so I'm going to give it this. It
Sure.
still rolls at disadvantage. That is a 16.
That meets it.
Oh shit. Let's see if it grapples you again. Oh, this one grapples.
Oh shit.
Well, actually, no, it automatically grapples you. So
no.
you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and as you try to move away from it, it whoosh, wraps around you.
So you go back to where you were, I think.
So I will say you move. Which way did you move? Yeah, you basically stay where you were. Just get back where you are. Thought you could get away, did you? That doesn't say it. It doesn't speak. But that's what, as a DM.
Okay. So I haven't really done anything yet then at that point.
So right now you've just tried to move. It grapples you there. Again, it just means your speed is 0. You can do everything else freely.
Mm-hmm.
And any attack rolls are at advantage still.
Sure. I mean, anything that I could do, it's all range stuff outside of.
So because you are further than 5 feet away, your range stuff still applies and has no disadvantage.
Okay. I thought that it had to be 10 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just interrupt a second?
Of course you can.
Sure.
when that creature
You can-
made an
you can,
opportunity
yes.
attack. Yeah, okay.
Yes, do it.
Because that's an opportunity. Because it attacked someone and it was within 5 feet of me.
I'm glad you remembered, Rising Sun. I was hoping you would.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why
so
I did it.
so I make a melee weapon attack.
That's right.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's a regular roll.
Yeah, a regular roll because it's
Regular roll.
restrained.
Regular roll. Don't you hate it, Road, when your plan sort of goes,
Oh,
fuck. So I'm going to do this. Okay, hang on a second. Let me ruin that for you.
And then I roll my d4. Oh boy, that is 24.
Excellent job.
Oh
yeah,
my
roll
goodness.
damage.
Okay, so that is 1d8 plus 4. And then am I allowed to cast Divine Smite afterwards?
You absolutely can. Yes.
Let's
boy.
go.
Okay, so we got some big numbers here. Okay,
Yeah,
so that's
anytime you attack.
3 plus 4, which is 7.
Mm-hmm.
And then Divine Smite is 2d8.
Oof.
Nice.
So 7. 7 plus 6, that's 13.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5. 14, 15, that's 18.
18.
Nice.
That's really, for a single attack on a reaction,
Yeah.
That's incredible.
that's gnarly. So as it like grasps Road, and you can see like a smile sort of crack across its face. You
Not
in
for long.
this like protective state, you just shink, and as it pierces, the divine energy
All according
sort of
to plan.
sprouts across. I like the idea, if you don't mind, Rising Sun, that as you pull the blade back out, a little flower sort of pops out of it as well.
Oh,
And then it's covered in blood.
Beautiful.
18.
Wowee.
Jesus, dude.
you activated my trap card.
All
you,
according to plan.
it went from that one hasn't taken damage. You went
has
from
now.
fully healed to bloodied, past halfway already.
Incredible.
Wow, dude.
Okay, sorry, now you can have your turn.
Okay,
Huge.
perfect.
Huge.
They've never really done this at this close of combat before, so
yeah.
like
Boy.
I'm totally willing to like do this at like disadvantage just for like the thrill of whatever, you know what I mean? Like because like
okay.
the fact that they're getting ready to shoot arrows into something with like
Oh,
such
God.
a short
Love it.
radius, like they're just like I don't know what this, you know.
You can do it.
So the first thing that they're going to do is just like because they get like for their bonus action.
Yes.
They can get one. So let me see what happens in terms of with that.
This is at advantage road as well.
Oh, is it? So okay, so I'll
Yeah, because it's still restrained,
Alright.
so
Yeah.
you.
okay, so that is 18.
Oh, sorry, Rising Sun. I need to see if it would break out of it. Sorry, because it's the end of its
Oh.
turn,
Yeah,
right?
because it hasn't done the saving
Let me double check.
Okay.
Nope.
throw. Mine.
What
Oh
save
wait,
is it?
wait, hang on.
What save is it?
It's 13.
What strength is it?
It's DC 13 for both.
It failed miserably. Don't worry, it's fine. You're on an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
But yeah, it's strength or dex, but both of them are 13.
yeah, it was either going to be a 10 or a 7, so it still failed. So it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, Rogue,
I thought
interrupting you.
I thought it took
No,
damage,
it's
but
okay.
it doesn't.
No, it's restrained is still great
That's an 18
to
for
hit.
the first attack to hit. Correct.
Very nice hits.
Okay, so that is an 88 plus 5.
Oh, I need to.
Ooh, that is a 7.
Mm-hmm.
So 12?
That's exactly what you needed.
There we go.
Yeah. So
I didn't even get to do anything else.
so your arrow sort of shoots and right into its head. Like the divine energy from Rising Sun, as it sort of implodes inside, you finish it off right into the top of its head.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And is that other one still like in range? Like, is it still like around us, like that one, or is it trying to get away?
It is currently it's moving away from Lorelei.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
It's up to you if
So-
you want. You don't know, like, if it's going to continue running away. You're
Sure.
not too sure. You see it's frightened
Sure.
of Lorelei right now.
Mm-hmm. I just, because like they were gonna probably just move,
Yeah, do it.
because I can now, I'm good with doing that, so I'm gonna move here.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to do my other free guiding bolt
Yep.
that I have available.
You got it. Guiding bolt.
Oh no, my D4 went.
Oh my god.
Come back.
Holy shit.
Okay. It's I rolled a natural 19 plus 7, so I think
Wow.
All right.
So-
Roll damage.
All right, so let's see. All right, so that's 46.
46.
Those are
yo.
2 6s again. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. So
Um,
12 off
Another
the
6 and a 5.
18 and
23.
23?
Uh,
23.
the wrecking
That's
machine
the best I've ever,
in
best
their,
I've ever rolled.
in their element.
Obliterated.
3 for 3. On D&D Beyond, by the way, when I set this up, it said that this would be hard. Interesting.
Very hard.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's very hard.
I knew it was
We're
bullshit.
so scared.
Ro, describe how you finish it.
They're just mad because then they're worried that if they have any sort of like calling out to like other creatures, you know what I
Correct.
mean? Like, and it's like they just want to make sure that that they have no opportunity. And so once they're free of that other grapple, they like sidestep to make sure to not hit Lorelei, and it's just like this big bow just manifests, and they just like reach back and then just let go of like the guiding bolt, and it's like
Yeah.
full of like like the water, like, and it almost like it glimmers as it cuts through like the water and all of that stuff, and just impales.
Very
That's
nice.
so cool.
It snaps into it, and it's like the arrow enters inside of this monstrosity's body and explodes, and as it explodes, it's an explosion of the starlight. And it sort of
This
This
combines
poor
with the ink.
dolphin's like, what's going on?
That dolphin is like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
Dude,
going
the
on?
dolphin's like, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. Play.
play like
Fuck around and find out.
right.
He sure did find out.
And at
Oh
the
my
end of
gosh.
that, we finish the combat round.
Woo!
I took so much damage. Like, I'm
You
not
go for it.
Do you want some
hurting.
health?
I can do it too. Like, it isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah,
But like I'm almost to half. Like that's
Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah.
for considering my track record, it is for me. Ugh.
Yeah,
As-
normally Road's the heavy hitter.
Yeah. As well, to be fair, you did half damage instantly.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
So, Jesus.
That was
Um,
incredible.
Yeah, I was like, oh, you hurt my friend. Boom.
As
Right.
as these sea spawns drop down to the ocean floor, and there's like an inky blood coming out of them, the dolphin, Mickey, TM,
Oh no.
is like
Yeah.
nodding to his gap here.
Mhm.
I'm going to assume you make your way there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I haven't got a map for it, so we're just going to do something else. So we're just going to move yourselves over here right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I would like you all to roll me an investigation check. Because the light has not been snuffed out, you do not have to take a disadvantage because there will be a light source inside this. And this isn't just going to be inside this area.
Oh, and I'm also
here.
lit up too still,
Oh,
so.
yeah, you fucking lit.
I am.
This
I'm lit, bro.
This will be like an exploration of this ship
Okay.
within the. You're talking around about 40 minutes of airtime left for Rising Sun and Lorelei. So
Yeah,
we're
that's not bad.
yeah, so you're fine.
And we still got the backups too, so.
Exactly, you're okay. That nothing
Yeah.
happened there, which is interesting. You guys wrecked them, so it's good.
Oh.
Nice.
It's not. It's
That's
nice.
kind of why-
It's nice to know.
Yeah.
You know.
That's kind of why Road like put themselves out like in like the line of fire because they both have issues with being able to breathe where
Mm,
they're like it's okay.
very
like-
smart. Very smart.
Ugh.
That core sphere thing that changed.
Oh,
it
that
all,
was
'cause
incredible.
That would
That
have
was great.
been like
Damn.
completely different game.
Mhm.
Very nice.
That
So
was so good.
investigation checks, please, my lovely players.
I got a 17.
Wow.
Oh, me too with my plus
17.
one.
Lorelei?
Woo! I had a -1.
Nice.
I got 15.
15.
Nice.
Nice.
So
Ooh.
it takes you almost to the point of your air starting to give out. And instinctually, you kind of know that it's getting a bit thin. You look at Road and they on top of your head and it expands. So you replace it.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's not what the investigation's for, by the way.
Okay. You investigated that you're running out of oxygen.
Yeah, you figured it out.
shit.
You didn't just drown without knowing. So as you look around this ship, and it takes you a fair bit of time, you find quite a few small chests, and you open them up. And regarding treasure, you find 7 beautiful gems, each worth around about 50 gold each.
Nice.
Very nice.
Within the chest and sort of around the area as well, you find 260 silver pieces.
Ooh.
Damn.
540 gold pieces.
Oh my
Jesus.
god. Nice.
And you know what? Let me do it on here instead.
What, we rolling?
You don't know. Okay. Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting.
Oh boy.
I would like you all.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna die, baby.
You're gonna die.
Yay!
Let
We
me
are
just
gonna
double check
die.
this. Cool. I would like you to each roll a D100 for me.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
A D100.
Mm-hmm.
41.
41. Okay. What about you?
53.
53.
Yeah.
Okay.
32.
All right. So give me a second. So what was yours, Lorelei? 51.
41.
41. Ro, what was yours?
32.
32. Rising Sun?
53.
53. Oh, cool. 41. You find Lorelei with the 41.
Mhm. I found myself.
You finally
You
find
found
yourself.
yourself.
You
Found
find
Lorelei.
a glass container with some kind of liquid inside of it. And what we'll do after this session, we'll say that you went back to the ship and all that and identified and stuff like that, but I'll tell you after. No, I'll tell you now because people are watching.
It's
Oh,
booze.
okay.
Yeah. You find a potion of hill giant strength.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Do me a favor, Road. Could you roll again? Because I think that one's boring.
Okay.
None of you would need it, so I think roll again.
Sure, give me a second to get out the dice again because I was like,
Fuck
oh, we're
that, roll
done.
again.
All right. That is 69. Nice.
Seriously.
Nice.
Yeah, it is 69.
You find a jar, and it almost looks like a jam jar.
I've got a
Oh.
jar.
With
I've got a jar.
a wax seal.
Okay.
And it's sort of wrapped in this really nice like rope, and the rope itself, you would think it would have been what's the word I'm thinking of? You'd think it would have had some kind of corruption from the water, right? But it's still quite pristine.
Oh.
And this is called, I have no idea how to pronounce this name.
Oh boy.
But I'm going to say Kyotom's ointment. This glass jar, 3 inches in diameter, contains 1d4 plus 1 dose of thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. The jar, and blah, blah, blah. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it regains 2d8 plus 2 hit points,
Wow.
ceases to be poisoned, and is cured of any disease.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
and 53.
53, that's me.
You can
You
roll.
immediately explode and die.
You can
Oh,
you
no.
can roll that one again actually, because that one's already solved in this scenario. So I don't.
Solved.
Yeah, I'll be real. Yeah, you rolled a potion of water breathing, and you already had these things. So
Oh,
you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
Okay, that's a 40.
Ooh.
So the same as Lorelei. Roll again.
No,
no,
Lorelei
I
was
had
a
a 41.
It's the same.
I had a 41.
It's the
Is
same.
it?
Oh, because of
Okay.
the. Mhm.
Roll
Roll
again.
again.
Roll again. I don't want you having.
Oh, did you just want us to roll the hundreds, like the percentage die? Because I was doing like a D10 along with it, so my bad. But
You're fine. Don't worry. You can do it.
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
92.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
What is that? Oh, that's sick.
It's death.
Hey, you're gonna like this.
Oh boy, let's hear it.
Oh.
Nice.
On the side, for yourself, Rising Sun, you see a display, an armor display. You can wear medium, right, Rising Sun?
I haven't the faintest idea.
I know you can.
Mhm.
But I
It
think
seems to imply that I can wear all of them.
whichever, yeah, because you're a paladin, you can wear all of it.
Yeah.
We'll decide which one's best for you, because I don't want to just give
Okay.
you something that's worse.
Yeah.
You find Mariner's armor.
Ooh.
While wearing this armor, you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. In addition, whenever you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points, the armor causes you to rise 60 feet towards the surface. The armor is decorated with fish and shell motifs.
Oh,
That's good for the ocean.
For a person who doesn't like do well in the water right now,
Yeah,
That's
that's
perfect.
awesome.
I believe that means that you no longer take disadvantage on your attacks underwater.
I think so,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's
Mhm.
actually kind of perfect. So you rolled a
That's great.
yeah. That's
sick.
That's what you find under the sea.
Under
Under
the
the
sea.
sea.
As you gather these belongings, some of you hear like a little to a kind of a door that you haven't opened yet to the side.
Oh no.
Wait, is somebody down here?
How would they be alive?
I don't know. Why would I know?
You're the teacher. That's why you would know.
Fuck around and find out, y'all.
Oh my god.
Who's opened the door?
I would.
Sure.
All right.
Alright.
You open this door, and it takes a bit of time because there is water pressure on the
Sure.
opposite side, and you just push very slowly, and
Mhm.
inside you see a humanoid figure
What?
crouching in a corner,
Oh, hello.
rocking
Oh, hello.
forward and backwards. And he looks at you and goes, "Oh, are they gone? Are they gone?"
Yeah, you're
I
okay.
think so.
You're okay.
Thank the gods. Thank you. I've been trapped in here for I don't know. I don't know who I am. I don't know what's happened. I don't know how long I've been down here. I don't know anything. Thank you so much. And we'll save that until next week.
Okay.
Oh boy!
We get to name somebody else.
Yay!
You can make a real quick perception history check. Anyone?
I don't want to do history.
I want to.
Then don't roll perception.
I think.
Perception.
I just rolled a 20, so that's a 27.
Nice.
Nice.
Jesus.
I just rolled a 6, so.
That's fine.
Hey. Yeah.
14 history, because I rolled history.
Cool.
Ooh, nice.
There are colonies, and we were talking about wood elves.
Mm-hmm.
There are colonies of elves that decided to go underwater instead.
Ooh.
These are called sea elves.
I think I read about those.
Yeah.
Brethren.
hence the reason why they were able to stay down here for however long this ship has sunk.
Jesus.
You see in this sea elf's eyes just fear, like
Oh boy.
pure PTSD. Just,
Oh,
Uh-oh.
and we'll pick it up next week.
oh
Okay.
boy.
And you
Ooh.
level up to level 5.
Hey,
baby.
look it up!
Yes,
Level 5!
Yay!
So how it usually works is we do level ups on long rests. So
Mhm.
we're going to basically fast forward a tiny bit of time
Okay.
to your. Actually, we'll do a short rest. So we'll do a short rest is when you level up, and then we'll continue this story there.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. GG, y'all. Well done.
Oh my
GG.
goodness. Let's
GG.
go.
Nice.
Sorry,
Thank
Nat, for
you.
going over than was intended. I do apologize for that. It was a thing,
That's
so I was
okay.
like, if I don't do this, then it might seem weird. But thanks for being patient, dude. All right, let's finish off. Let's get out of here nice and quick. So I am the Dungeon Master Whiskey on Twitch. You can find me on Whiskey on Twitch. You're already here, so why would you not be able to find me? Let's go. We'll go Road, Lorelei, and Rising Sun. So Road, tell us who you are and all that kind of thing.
Hi, I'm Picto. I play Road. You can find me everywhere at Picto Beam. Okay, bye.
Lorelei.
Hi, I'm Nat, and you can find me anywhere on Nata is Salty.
Yeah. And finally, Rising Sun.
Hello, my name is Taciturn. I play Sun. You can find me in most places as Taciturn1.
Yeah. And I hope you all enjoyed today. Well done
Yeah.
for getting into the role play a bit more as well, especially
that
with
was
each
good.
other.
Yeah, it was good.
It's one of those things where you just got to get into the swing of things. Once you get into it, you start to relax and it starts to flow, and you don't have to feel like it's too much force.
Oh yeah,
y'all
this
did
was really
fantastic.
good. The session was amazing.
I
Yeah.
had good fun.
I'm glad.
Hell
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really good.
It's good to be back, but we should be back next week, going for it as always. Yeah, thanks everyone. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid my friend Hydro because Hydro's cool. And I think Hydro wants to play D&D, so I'm sort of doing this to entice them. So, you know. Anyway,
Hey.
but yeah,
Perfect.
thanks, y'all. If anyone wants to do any level changes, like you want to go into this set or this thing, let me know. But level 5 in your it starts getting very interesting. So we'll see how it all goes. And that's where Fireball starts coming in as well, which is excellent for me. Anyway, take care,
Yes,
everyone.
I am currently looking at it.
Keep it secret. Keep it secret. Bye-bye, everyone. See you later. Bye.
Bye.